Hello and welcome to The Tech Boy, This Week in Tech Podcast. We are live. Hello and welcome to the This Week in the Tech Boy Podcast. Today we're going to have a special Q&A stream. We're going to talk about tech news and the Tech Boy media. And I'm actually wearing a special shirt I designed that says the Tech Boy Media. It's just that's how it goes. And then we're going to react to one video that I tried to react to over Loom, but didn't work. So let's get into your Q&A questions. Alright, so your first question, one of them was, how do you manage school and work? And the answer to that is, that actually was one of my first questions I was asked on my Keys for Kids radio interview. And the answer for that is, I'm just kind of good at school, and I actually listened to you, It's Your Girl, saying during doing some schoolwork while managing tech work at the same time. So yeah, that's one of the ways I manage tech work and school at the same time. Also, you can write articles in between classes, and just generally get research in via the internet as well. Okay, the next question comes from someone over on NTB, which is, do I prefer gas or electric cars? And gas, and the reason is, one, if the infrastructure is not there, and if we ever got cyber attacked by, say, China, then no more electricity for us, no more cars for us, it's over. And another reason is, if you're like going up a hill and you get stuck, you run out of gas, right? You can go down to the gas station, or you can even bring gas with you, and you can just put in the car and you'll be off. If you're electric, you can't bring a can of electricity with you. You can't go down to the electricity charging station and go get electricity and come back up the hill and get it. So you're also pretty much lost right there. And one more question over from Barry Johnson, which is actually a very important question. He asked me to define what woke and based means. So I'll start with the easy one, based. It just means, I think, based in reality. Fun fact, I thought it meant biased the first time someone called me that. So I was like, huh? Of course it's biased. But it just means based in reality, or generally in the vernacular, oh, it's a good thing. And I would say that woke means like super far leftist in the simplest terms. I would say it can be used as a verb, like something that you can do, and it can also be used to describe someone, so an adjective, and yeah, so a verb and an adjective can be used to describe someone and something that you can do. Now on to our tech topics of the day from thetechboy.org. The Tech Boy, Samsung M8 versus M7, of course, our leading post again. But we talked about a lot this week. We did our Q&A just now. We talked about PixKit, which is 15th. Yeah. Speaking of 15th, tomorrow when I'm recording this, it will be Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and tell them happy Father's Day from me. 5 problems with Dex. We'll get right into that. First of all, YouTube is not playing other tabs. So if I were to go to this video and play it, I can't go into Dex. I can't read this article while I'm not playing the background. At least in Samsung Internet, which is the best browser for Dex. As you can see, you have this nice tab layout. You got the URL bar at the top, bookmarks, everything's laid out properly. It's just super nice. No inspect menu or desktop class browser. As you see, I'm trying to inspect, and you cannot do that. I know User Land has Firefox on it, but it's $1.99, and so I can't use it because I don't have $1.99. So if I could, I would. external camera support, no external camera support. Look, I'd be doing different StreamYards if I could, but I can't. That's why I'm using a screen recorder. Teams, Streamlabs, Zoom, if they could just all get external camera support, that would be more viable. And virtualization support and passwords management also should get improved. And speaking of virtualization, I think that if Samsung just included a desktop version of Chrome or Chrome OS in here, it would be much better. Honestly, what they should do is scrap DeX. By scrap it, I mean don't leave it behind, but use it as an emulation layer just so you can import all your Android apps into Chrome OS and just plug it in, get Chrome OS on here, a desktop Chrome browser, better file system probably, and that would be very productive. And you can still use DeX and whatever for if you don't need a full desktop environment, like say for the InReal or XReal AR glasses. They just plug into your phone and use. And then Pixkit, it's another photo editor. I want to show you guys how to do stuff with it. But I think what is an underrated video editor, which I used on my recent what I like about the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus video from yesterday, featuring the little AR animated characters from Samsung AR, was the sorry about that. It's a video editor called InShot, I think. Let me check. No, not InShot, sorry. Shotcut. Let me bring it up on the screen so you can see it. And it has really good transitions. Hopefully you can see it on screen. It has good transitions. You can see those transitions being used in my video. I will put it in the description below. Make sure to ring that notification bell, make sure to ring that notification bell, like, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, of course, when you're going down into those notifications. Yeah, it's underrated. I think it has good transitions. There's a watermark on it, but you can watch a 30-second advertisement to remove it one time, and then I think there's a subscription function too. Most of the features are free, but if you want more advanced features like chroma keying, which is green screening, you can use it. But if I ever need to green screen something, I'll probably just add it in there and then green screen it over in LumaFusion, because that's free. Alright. It is a minute long YouTube short, so I'm actually going to show it to you guys right now, and then we're going to be reacting to KD Brooke, who's probably about my age. This is my third time reacting to the video, but KD and Brooke are two different people, be reacting to it again. Alright, here we go. Podcast steady, slowly but steady growing. Got 17 views on the video. No views. Come on, guys, watch these shorts. And thank you for watching these shorts. Over 3,000 views, approximately. 5 things I like about the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. Number 1, camera mode. Did you see that transition that just came in? That was from InShot. So I think it's a really good transition. It looks very professional. More professional than those LumaFusion transitions. My goodness. There are 3 camera modes like portrait video, glitch mode, and the 3x zoom modes. These are very amazing, and I like them a lot. Number 2, software. Samsung includes amazing features such as secure folder, stackable widgets, and direct dial call widgets. For more customization options, you can use GoodLock. Another thing I like about my S22 Plus, and of course that graphics included for free. This is included. And I'm recording in Samsung AR. It's the large 6.6-inch screen. Now, I wish it was a bit wider, but having an expansive screen makes it great for multitasking abilities. Speaking of multitasking abilities, that's another feature I like about Samsung. I like the YouTube picture-in-picture, split-screen modes, and the pop-up modes that Samsung includes. And last but not least, I'm going to turn to why are my eyes closed? And the 5th reason I like about my Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus is Samsung DeX. I stopped using my laptop. And speaking of this image, I'm now uploading pictures to Unsplash. You can't really upload screenshots because they require pictures to be over 5 megapixels or more. But check me out on Unsplash. I'm uploading tech photography So if you like that kind of things and want to download them and add them to your own websites, feel free. A week ago, and I've been exclusively using Samsung DeX. It has its quirks, but the feature is amazing, and I believe every phone should have video out support. 5 things. And yes, I do believe every phone should have video out support. There is simply no reason to spend $1,000 on a phone, $899 on a phone, and not have video out support. If I had bought a Google Pixel on, when I was planning on upgrading from my A71 5G, which was losing signal, I almost got a Pixel 7 Pro, and I was like, no. And side tangent, the Pixel 7 Pro is kind of overpriced. Well, not overpriced. Like, it's a good phone. It's good for the price. But I don't know. Maybe the Pixel 7 undercuts it. But, like, all you're paying for is a larger battery, but larger screen. So, kind of evens out. But probably slightly better battery life, a larger screen, 6.7, 6.4 inch. And then the telephoto zoom camera. You get the same software features, same chip, same everything. And I guess you could also make the same criticism for the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the S23 Plus, but you do get an additional zoom camera, S Pen, same chip, but you also get a curved edge and a larger screen. So the only difference is you get the S Pen and a larger screen Pixel. But it is a $300 jump. I don't think you get any extra storage options. Correct me if I'm wrong. With Samsung, you can get up to like 512 gigabytes of different storage, and well, I guess the lower model is a bit more color fun. But there's that like red model from the Samsung store. But I digress. Like the Pixel 7, Pixel 7 Pro, OnePlus 11, like those phones are probably really fast. The camera's really good on the Pixel 7 Pro. It's probably not as jittery or laggy or whatever. And I probably would have been put up with stock Android instead of One UI, no more Bixby, no more secure folder. There's an app that can kind of replicate it for you. I would have been able to put it up and use it, but no DeX, no video out. There was actually no video out on the OnePlus 11 or the Pixel 7 Pro unless you have a Chromecast device or something like that, which is just insane. Like, even the LG V40, I think, supports video out. Can't test it now because I'm streaming from that. And iPhones, they should support that too. But of course, it would infringe on their iOS business, iPad OS and Mac OS. They'll never add it. But certain phones, let's say like the probably some Vivos or even some older OnePluses, I think they support video out. No, they don't have. And Sony, they don't have a proper desktop mode. But one Bagnell has a video where you can convert those phones into actual desktop computers. Like even Sony has a bare bones desktop mode. But like Google, if they had added that, I might have considered getting Pixel 7. I might have gotten that because I heard the battery life is good. Pixel 7 Pro rather because the screen's bigger. It has all the split screen features. You can always download some type of launch that makes it look like One UI. Some of Samsung's apps are still in the Play Store, like Samsung Internet and Calendar, etc. I would have been able to make it work, but no desktop mode. I still have to use my laptop, so I'm glad that they got that. And now for the final thing, which, by the way, I'm going to be editing this in Shortcut. We're going to be reacting to Katie, reacting to this. Before we do that, before we get to our reaction, I want to show you guys this beautiful post I did. And speaking of post, unfortunately, Google Domains is going to be shutting down within a year. They got sold to some company, and that's not good. That is not good for the tech boy at all. If the tech boy, there we go. Ooh, 13 views on this? Sweet. Ooh, that's a nice share menu, by the way. The tech boy got its domain for $12 a year, and they're going to honor this for you, so we're good. Well, we'll renew, of course. But if they up the prices, we're going to have to switch our domain over to someone else, which is going to probably be a pain. And hopefully the site does not go down, but that is not good that Google Domains has shut down. But just wanted to share that with you guys. Alright, great. Here's a great post for you guys. Here we go. So remember to check that out. We still have other websites. The Odyssey Boy is still up and running. The most recent Adventures in Odyssey album is going to be coming out July 13th, I think. So expect to see some reporting from that. And without further ado, let's get to KD.
Hello everyone, my name is KD, letters K and D. If you're new here, then welcome. And if you're coming back from probably watching a few of my shorts or some of my YouTube videos, then welcome back. So today, I'm with my friend Brooke.
Hi.
And today we're going to be reacting to some crazy TikToks, or woke TikToks. And I want to see
which we defined earlier in this video.
Because I already know what mine is. First,
right, for some context, I think she's 11, going to 6th grade, and she's like 14, 15, maybe?
An introduction of who you are.
Hi, I'm Brooke, and I am 11, and I'm 5th grade, going to 6 soon, hopefully.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and I'll ask the tube today. You probably don't care, but I just like to tell.
I think she uses InShot to edit, by the way. This is not an error on my end. It's something wrong with the editing. Sorry.
Hi, my name is Mix K. It's so kind of like cookie mix or mixing bowl, that sort of thing. That's how it's pronounced. That is my name. That is the name that I'm comfortable with. It is the name that makes me happy.
That sounds threatening, actually. Like, she sounds chippy, but threatening at the same time.
On the paper, right? So same thing for me. I have a name that I prefer to be called, and that's the one that you're going to use for me, okay? Now, I don't consider myself to be a boy or a girl. I just see myself as a person. So that's why I go by Mix. So I'm actually non-binary. I'm not really.
Guess I'm not a person, by the way. Breaking.
My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. Thank you so much for asking. What are yours?
Okay.
That face.
Before you going, I have to say, this Miss Ma'am, right? She just said, oh, I don't like people using feminine pronouns for me, like feminine words. And yet she just said her pronouns are they, them, she, her. Also, she's like baby talking throughout all the grades. She's just like, oh, I don't feel like a boy or a girl, I just feel like a person. Am I not a person? Are you not a person?
I'm not a person, apparently.
Okay, anyways, what are your views on this?
Cringe.
That's what I'm gonna say, okay. How would you feel if she was your teacher?
Get out.
Would you try to exchange classes?
Yes.
Here with us tonight, this is homecoming, this is the Bruin Bears. And now, right there, your 2021 homecoming queen, Zachary Wilson.
Yeah, way too excited. Kids, sit down.
Is that because?
Yeah, that's a did.
She's so confused.
Okay, my thing is, my thought on this, right? One, I feel bad for that girl. I feel so bad for her. Like, imagine you, someone, a ton of people, like, want you to be homecoming queen, right? And you lose to a dude. The dude probably wasn't about to get homecoming king. And also, at homecoming dance,
Is he gonna be dancing?
no, there's a homecoming king. But what if that homecoming king is dead?
I'd rather stay home and eat chips.
I would rather dance with girls, you know? Like, I would feel
And
bad.
there we go. Future Gen A leader, and I fully agree with them. Her, seriously, school dance is a waste of time and money and national security. And she's completely and totally, absolutely right. 100% agree with her.
But what are your thoughts?
I don't know. Good question.
I'm Cody, pronouns he, him, er, zers, zem, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't ze, her, hers. I am a white, trans-masculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health.
So it'd be great for website like design and SEO, just adding labels and boosting engagement. But I have no idea what was.
Bro just wanted everything under the umbrella.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand why. Do you understand why?
Why they wanted what?
Everything under the umbrella. So many terms.
What are you
And like,
doing?
listen, millennials and freaking Gen Z are just like, oh my god, I don't want labels. Ah.
The back.
3 ways to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today. Gender fluid edition. PSA that you don't have to do any of these. These are just things that I do. 1.
Oh, wow.
Pronoun bracelets. You can get different colored
PSA, like I'm looking for advice from some random kid on TikTok.
Bracelets with different pronouns on. For example, this one says she, her, this one says he, him, and this one says they, them. The colors also
You're selling those scammy pins. Like, my eyes work. I do not need to spend $1. Buy a pen so I can see and then I can read it. No, I'm not. That is a scam. You know that piece of foil costs you 5 cents. Honestly, good ingenuity, but no.
One-time feeling, so black usually goes with my black male
Besides,
outfits.
who's gonna look it up? Who's gonna be like, oh, excuse me, I can't see. Ah, okay, I see that. Great. No one.
This usually goes with like my pink female outfits, and this usually goes with my non-binary outfit. Just a way to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today and how they can address it.
You know what gender I feel today? I feel like being a girl.
It's because you are a girl.
Exactly. That's exactly what gender I am.
Okay.
Wow.
I never want to change my gender.
I have a few things I picked out from that thing. So, girly pop was just like, what gender are you feeling
Girly
today?
pop.
Today.
What's girly pop?
Like, why would you change it every day?
It sounds like some
It's not
FYC
like
team.
interchangeable.
It's not like you could just go to your birth certificate and just be like,
Like,
yeah, let me just change this real fast every day.
Yeah, you can't even change your birth because, well, now you can, it's dumb.
Well, you
But,
can, but like, you have to go through a lot to do it.
In some states you don't. Like some countries you don't. You can just be like, I am
What?
a woman. If you're
What?
like,
What was that?
Wait, so I could change my name?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can think they change your name. My thing is, a lot of people are just like, oh my gosh, boys are allowed to like girl colors. Girls are only allowed to like pink. Yet, people always will associate pink.
Girly, what do I tell you about being really late? I called you 3 hours ago.
Is that an iPhone? It's kind of sad.
People always associate pink with girls. Look at that.
Imagine getting a phone call in the middle of...
Personally, I present very
okay.
typically masculine when I'm feeling like a guy, and I present more ambiguously when I'm feeling like a non-binary, and when I'm feeling like a girl, I usually wear loads of pink. But anyone can wear anything that they want to, and it doesn't necessarily depend on gender. And
Oh,
finally,
dear.
letting your friends know. Just tell them.
Wow.
You want to
Why do
tell
you
me?
have some boys wearing skirts?
She kind of like contradicted herself within the first and second point, and then the third point. Well, just tell them, wow, they're gonna get very confused very soon.
What are your thoughts on it? Girls stick to skirts, even though I'm not wearing one and I barely ever wear them. Yes, clothes do have gender. If you go to a store and look for skirts, you have to look in the women's section.
Well,
And most of the time, graphic tees are in the boys section. It makes sense. Even though like graphic tees.
So if you don't know me, I teach middle school, and I get a lot of back and forth on my For You page about the generation that's coming up now. But I will say,
That's
one of
good
the
music,
coolest things
right?
about this generation is that they really have tapped into who they are, what they believe, all of that.
That's
So specifically, I have one student, well, I've had 3, but one student today came up to me and told me that they wanted me to change their pronouns, and they would prefer if I referred to them as a different name. And I was like, yeah, of course, like that's just the respectful thing, right?
No.
But in my mind, I was just like, how cool is it to just know that you feel a certain way and that you want to be who you are? And I did not have that kind of security when I was in middle school.
no, that's good.
But like, it just makes me really proud of.
Newsflash. Even though I went to like 3 different middle schools, okay, like I read enough middle school literature somehow. No. Respectful in middle school are so far away from each other. You would need a GPS to find it. There is no way respectful in middle school. Look, no. If there's one constant throughout all of human history, middle school was never ever, without a shadow of a doubt, never ever respectful. Ever.
The kind of people that they're becoming because they know what they want and they know who they are. And it's really cool to watch.
Yeah, I know I want $1 million. I know I want 100,000 subscribers, but I'm not gonna just like and get it. And I could edit that if Samsung Dex had an expect menu. I could just type in 100,000. Just saying.
Your brain doesn't fully develop until you're like 24, 28.
25.
And if you get talked into something enough, you will think that thing's true.
True.
Picture this. You were told you were a butterfly 1,000,000 times. But here, they had cancer 1,000,000 times.
Dang.
as a little baby.
You went from a butterfly to cancer.
Even with no proof, right? If someone gets told that they're gay or trans
Look at
or
that sun
whatever
glare.
1,000,000 times, they're gonna think that's the truth, right?
They're gonna want to start doing it.
Oh, by the
Yes,
way,
and also,
poor heat.
This whole
Dang.
LGBTQ umbrella
Getting
thing
beat.
is a trend. Kids want to follow trends. They
True.
don't know themselves. I don't know myself, and I'm like almost like a older teenager. It's weird.
An
I don't
older
like
teenager?
it. And it's,
So like what,
just
50?
something normal.
I know.
People go and try to find themselves.
She's
That
a-
won't happen until they're like late 20s.
I hate going to school wearing colorful things, even though I want to. But I mean, if I would have walked inside with like a colorful bag that I may actually really like, they'd be like,
Proof. Middle school's not respectful. See,
"Oh, you're gay."
it's like in the elementary.
Yeah, it's dumb. Look at this one. Someone's
Hi everyone! I don't think I've done like a general introduction yet as to who I am, so I thought I would do that now. Hi, my name is Bunny and I use bun pronouns. So who am I?
Did you say buddy?
I am a gender fluid, trans, femme, panromantic, great ace, white.
What? Even the dog in the back was like,
a bunny. He was like, I'm white passing. You're just
I'm
white.
a white bunny.
a snow bunny.
Really?
Okay. Okay, that was all the videos. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
All
The
the
channel is KD, and remember to turn the notification bells on for me and for you. And of course, we're going to be doing lots more tech topics. So if you want to suggest things like U.com, Samsung Galaxy M9 versus M8, maybe we can unseat the throne or something like that, unseat the article winner or something like that, whatever. Remember to put them in the comments below. Oh, one more question. Someone asked, why is my phone camera getting slower or worse? It could be because it's in comparison to other phones now, maybe the software is slowing down, etc. So check into that. And just before we leave, I'm going to open Chrome and there we go. Just keep going. Chrome. And we're going to go over Sweetrix stats. I forgot to add them to the new theme, so it's going to be a bit lower than usual, but here we go. Holy guacamole. 215 page views. Is that today? Oh, over the last 7 days. And when I set this up, it was, I think it was yesterday? The 14th. What's today? Who cares? Oh, it's counting for the 18th, which would be yesterday because of viewers and other. Wow. Thank you, viewers from the USA, Germany, Australia, that one live viewer is me. In India, the Netherlands, Canada, Switzerland, France, Poland, Czech Republic, Israel, UK, Taiwan, Argentina, Malaysia, Finland, Spain, Italy, Vietnam, Thailand, Ireland, Hong Kong, Sweden, Portugal, Japan, Indonesia, Norway, Mexico, Cyprus, Belgium, Latvia, Austria, Colombia, South Korea, Croatia, Turkey. That's how they spell Turkey? Wow. Philippines and Lithuania. And of course, number one article is M8 versus M7. UFOs and Bible app. Keep going. How to remove blemishes. Problems with decks. One of those would be me. Headphones I hate to hate. Headphones I'm wearing now. Going to put an ad rocket. The Explorer Flicks review. Nice. Searching. Our Live. Record from Bluetooth audio. Fresh Kit. Looking at our iOS. Ooh, who looked at our Fresh Kit? And when was it? And it's from Canada. Nice. Okay. And anyway, our top browsers were Chrome, which is kind of a shock given our audience. Let's see. Chrome, Safari, mobile, Safari, desktop, Edge, Firefox, makes sense. Samsung, that's probably me. Opera, GSA. Never heard of it. Okay. And then Windows, Android, makes sense. iOS, macOS, Linux, and Chromium OS, makes sense. Those are our top two. What we focus on. And then top source revenues, Google, Bing, Google, Twitter, Google, DuckDuckGo, makes sense. Reddit, Google, Yahoo, Google, Brave, again, makes sense, given our audience, Google. And desktop, they're really beating out mobile, and which is trouncing tablet views. That is this week's-ish, it's basically like 4 days, 3 days actually, search performance. And until later, God bless the United States. Talk to you later, and remember to pray for the nation. Good night.